All right, going to do a somewhat quick response to Schaef and Lambda. Data centers. So for Schaef's point, I think half the data in the world is comprised of videos from the news unit. Uh, Schaef here referring to storage. This is one function, of course, sending info out, creating or processing, and then storing. These are three different functions. So we're not just talking about storage, as we already had data centers for that. I do often find the phrase, "it's the least of my worries," pretty comical. One of the least of your worries would be that 1 out of 500 Q-tips is imperfect, but the metro area that you're in, that we're both in, has over 150 data centers already. Plans for about 200. Phoenix having a large water problem, it certainly presents a problem that is above one of the Q-tips is imperfect. The old way was storage and distributing this content. Say I turn on Amazon Prime to watch a basketball game, which is weird that basketball games are on Amazon Prime now. But that's a CPU problem. AI has brought in a GPU problem. That's why NVIDIA is so freaking massive. Previously, the graphics arm of many computers, and that the processing for AI is done with GPUs. It creates a different problem. To Lambdog's point of I don't know how they use so much water is, from what I understand, and I understand very little, is you've got a couple of options here. You need to cool these things down. They've always got to work. The power's always got to be on. It can never overheat. So you're going to do that with electric cooling or water cooling. If you just do electric cooling, you're going to have to distribute some moisture, and that could create some problems. I believe, once again, I don't know much, I believe that the power of the water to cool is better and more efficient. So we're just going to use it like crazy. Once again, a problem for some areas with water issues. Say the amount of data centers in this county alone doubles, which the plans are already there. Does that create a problem that's greater than one imperfect Q-tip out of 500? I think so. I consider it reasonable that it's not a worry or a day-to-day, or somebody's not outraged or up in arms, but it certainly is an issue beyond the least of your worries. The mass amount of water required is an issue. And outside of autonomous robots taking over the earth and attacking us with lasers, there are issues as far as society is concerned. So, brief thoughts from me. I'm not going to make this too long, although I could drove on. I'm going to go play some poker. Savage out.